One.
Done.
You'll have to forgive me. I've been pushed to do this a bit quicker than I intended, so we got some misinformation on the screen, but we'll fix that. We aren't doing Pokemon IF. Give me a second, we'll fix that misinformation. It's this. It's probably on the wrong microphone at the moment, Cal. But thank you. That does remind me to connect up the right microphone instead of using the shitty webcam one. Yeah.
That do-do-do-dun, we should be back to real sound. Now. Mingamel. Is this what I want? This is what I want. Change the preview of what we're doing today to that. Beautiful. It's nice and high quality too. Yeah, it is a pain, Ninja. It is definitely a pain. Especially when every time Windows updates, it decides to rearrange the order of them, making the ones you had selected no longer the ones you had selected, but... Still better than being over in Linux and not having graphics drivers that work at all. And it is maybe a bit unfair to judge based on 2012, 14 times. But that was my experience then, and I'm going to stick with that evaluation. It made me really, really grumpy. I had to use it for some of my uni work stuff. And, yeah. Absolutely wouldn't run my Radeon 970, possibly another 0, I forget, with dual monitors. It refused. I spent several weeks, like, okay, I'll go searching through forums and looking at all the debug pagey, like, bug report pages and try and find people's solution, implement them all, edit files again and again. Nothing would make it accept that it could run with dual monitors. Because the driver support just wasn't proper. But anyway. Yes. Exactly, Ninja. And it was really grumpifying. That, and whenever I would swap back between Windows and Linux, it would adjust my clock an hour forwards and back. So I'd perpetually be early or late for meetings and things, which is a bit embarrassing. Why we can't all just decide on a single unified time. But anyway. Get my headphones in. It would still be swapping the hours ahead and behind, Cal. It's a difference in how they implement the time they read off the motherboard versus the time that they show you. But anyway, let's get going. So today we will be doing some Nine Kings until it's time for senior detectives. Yeah. A sensible person runs the OS on UTC. Good, it's capturing, so we're all right. So I've been playing a little bit off screen. I got the nature people to work up to a relatively high difficulty. Your logs are... Ay, ay, ay. The problem with these guys is they start really bad, but they have two factors that multiply together and grow exponentially. So they grow really, really well. The pigs get multiplied by the forests, and then the elves get multiplied by the pigs, who are also multiplied by the forests. So you get one level multiply, two level multiply, and then multiply those two multiplied things together. But I want to fiddle with some of the other classes as well. I kind of want to try and get a tower defense run to work, where we don't use units. I almost did it off stream. And there is an achievement for this. You've not slept properly for a week? Yeah, you were a busy man. You had all that writing to do. We didn't get as much of it streamed as perhaps might have been nice, but such is life. King of Greed with pure money. You want me to go the money cannons, Amel? I want to try this one, I think. Trebuchet, flamethrower, quarry, wall. But maybe we dial the difficulty back to something a bit more in line with our current meta progression. So that year doesn't actually mean anything, it's just flavor. You're gonna rent a one-roomer for your home office. Not just streaming from work. I definitely remember using the Uni's uploads to do uploads back in the day. And they were even explicitly cool with it, as long as I did it outside of office hours. Which was very chill of them. A one-roomer is about $40 a month? That's a lot of money. Ay, ay, ay. Ninjan's larger than a can of soup, Cal. No way Alpha could support that. Shove the flamethrower tower down. My experience is you want these to start as close to the front as possible, because they literally have to waddle their way over to the enemy. I don't really want any of these. We're trying to go without units if we can. Yeah, we'll put down the poison adder for now. speed up. I don't really want any of these. Yeah, we're not getting offered the things we need to keep being only buildings. So we will have to accept being some non-buildings and try again. When we are eventually defeated or succeed and make some meta progression. Definitely want to boost up our power, our base power. I love this. Getting 2 cards, even if you don't get to pick which ones. Just means you throw away the ones you don't like and convert them into money. As long as you're not trying to build something really niche or some weird combo. There we go. 1 of use. 2 of use. It's basically just an extra free draw a lot of the time. That was really close. Cards on the target plots will level up during the year of the prophecy. These 3. Further power up our basic power. And in one sense I should start filling these out because they're going to auto-upgrade for free. Rather than using it to upgrade the existing trebuchet, go wide. We can definitely upgrade our warlocks and give them their first hit does double damage. Time to pick a new opponent. Do you prefer to fight Greedman? Absolutely not. He has the teleporting thieves that are very quick. Or Shooty Man. Shooty Man is our preferred opponent here. A second flamethrower one. And the quarry, so that we've covered all the squares that we were told will get upgraded for free. The trebuchet benefits from more units. The trebuchet benefits from more buildings. I don't think units count as buildings. Was my reading. Shoots 1 extra projectile per construction in your kingdom. I would have suspected that a warlock doesn't count as a construction, that you need things like the quarry and the trebuchet itself and the stronghold. I could blow up one of the flamethrowers for 3 other things. But we'll wait till we get offered one more thing that I don't really want, and then we'll try and blow up that. In fact, could we do that right now with a shaman? Yes, we can turn the shaman into 3 things that we might actually want. We'll go with the thing that multiplies all our tower damage. And again... well, it grows all our tower damage every turn. And then probably just keep boosting up our base magic power. Do we want to buy anything from the shop? This is kind of nice. would let us blow up the lab rats and turn them into multiple upgrades. And this would let us boost out the number of those, the one troop that we actually have. And then we're too poor for anything else. So, lab rat. Except that I'm hovering over this square, please. Then blow up the lab rats. Good. Then boost how many warlocks and give them all chain lightning. Good. Prophecy time? No. Base expansion time. We don't really have any directional synergy other than based off the cauldron, so we should build adjacent to the cauldron. Give our 1 unit the 2 extra enchantments. Now they'll have 2 attacks at double damage and extra chain lightning. Another quarry would be lovely. Shove the quarry there, and I think we'll liquidate one of the earthworks. I'm not... Well, actually, we are kind of running out of space. So I could earthworks you, and then plop you back down, and effectively have generated 2 extra squares. Cauldron seems good for them. The trouble is it's adding 1 poison. But it's, yeah, it would be better, I think, than, definitely better than adding it to the warlocks, eh? Buildings apply their effects 1 more time is fantastic for us. Means that our quarries will be doing an extra trigger. We can go Executioner and then blow up the Executioner to turn into 3 other things. I think we clone our quarry. I only have 1 real unit. Or can I overinvest in the... Ah, it also lets me overinvest in... Wait, what? Ah! Exclamation mark idiot blobber. Never actually reading the full card. Increases the stat of every troop or tower. I'd never actually used this on a tower before. Well, then I should totally use it on our base power. And then we're too poor. So we'll just shove down the defenders with the idea that we liquidate them in the future. It isn't like that in the demo? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Now we can liquidate them. We draw the liquidator card. Then we can go shaman and then liquidate the shamans. We're not rich enough to be doing much else, so we will liquidate the overhaul and we will liquidate the earthworks. So that we can afford to super invest in our basic tower power in a sec. Okay, we've got enough money. Super invest in our tower power. shove down some more defenders with the idea that we liquidate them again. We got a bit close there. We get our free upgrades. So this flamethrower tower... What's the difference then? There's no difference. 2 damage, 10 hits a sec. And then for the level 3 one, 2 damage, 10 hits a sec. Why would you care about upgrading it to level 3? Maybe it moves quicker? Let's have a watch and see if it moves quicker. Give you fire aura thing. I don't think giving you another precision is useful. But we can level them up to level 3, right? Yes. Level 3 warlocks. No, it doesn't seem any quicker. So that feels like an oversight, that they haven't... Maybe they rebalanced the tower, but not the top level of the tower. Ballista with poison is lovely, because ballistas have pierce, so we'll definitely do that. Works the golems. Liquidate the golems. You can see the ones that the ones vomiting purple at the back were the ones that the ballistas had shot through and poisoned. It might be. It might be that this one has grown so much stronger from being younger. Yeah, that could be it. And they just happen to have ended up on the same number. Overinvest in our basic power. Doesn't hurt to make those do their first shot as double damage. Think they might be getting their first victory. Maybe not. No, we hold. Our tower power is doing more than I think everything else put together. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13... Yeah, our tower power is doing more than literally everything else put together. We will confabulate and then liquidate the confabulator. Which maxes the levels of both trebuchets. Doubles the health of all your troops while we have basically no troops. Our buildings doing things an extra time means that our quarries will trigger again and again, which we do love, and further boost our strongest thing. And adding 9 units to the ballistas will basically triple their power, because they only start with such a small number. Small number plus 9 equals much bigger number. Okay, do we actually add walls? I haven't really found the walls very ultra useful. They don't scale as far as I know. Well, it will enhance, at the very least, enhance the trebuchet damage a little bit. And I could see an argument for adding even more poison to our basic castle. We can pick one enemy and stop fighting. Definitely Wizard Man. Nature Man is a better matchup for us. We've got the Rat Ray Gun, which at least is a building. So, Rat Ray Gun. And then liquidate the lab rats. Wouldn't mind sticking another poison vial on the trebuchet. Not the trebuchets, the ballistas. Some AoE tree. At least it's a tree building, so it will enhance the trebuchets and get presumably multiplied by the quarries. I desperately want this blacksmith, because I can use that to boost our basic attack damage. The diplomacy, yeah, it periodically, it's a mechanic to periodically cycle between the enemies. You don't fight all the enemies in the enemy pool all the time. You only fight like 3 of the 6, and the diplomacy aspect is a way of cycling in and out which ones you are currently fighting against. It's good because it means you don't have to build to be good against everyone. You can build to be good against the specific enemies that you are fighting, which is a bit more strategic, I think. Than needing to build a generic I'm good against everyone. I'm somewhat good against everyone rather than being hyper good against the people that I'm fighting. We were never at war with Eurasia. I'm too poor for the extra cauldron. Shove down that one, shove down the extra trebuchet, liquidate the pigs. I need to be able to buy an extra tile next to our main base. Because there are definitely certain matchups that are very good and very bad. Nature King has a really hard time against the rat people, because the elves have... The elves are a huge damage but very slow fire rate unit, and the rat people make millions of exceedingly shitty units. So, elves shoot, like, quadruple overkill the one unit that they've targeted, and then they have to sit around waiting, and during the rest of the time the horde is closing in on you. So... yeah, there are definitely matchups that are better and worse. I don't want the Executioner, I don't want the Confabulator. Next go we should be getting an expansion, we can then blacksmith up our primary power. Yeah, we fear speedy teleporting, and if you're relying on walls, you also fear the ballistas, because the ballistas... Well, if you're relying on walls plus a small number of units, if you're just exclusively walls, it doesn't make too much of a difference. But if you're walls plus a small number of units, the ballistas kind of invalidate your walls, because they will destroy the walls whilst they're shooting at your small number of units, because they have pierce through. Okay, blacksmith up our primary castle. Immediately work on getting that to the maximum level. See? So those ballistas didn't specifically target our wall there, and just by targeting our other units, they blew up the wall. Which gets... it can be a bit rough. One more flamethrower? One more flamethrower. Oh, we don't actually own that square. Well then, power up the tree and sell off the elves. Our basic power is now twice as strong? Why, yes. Yes, please. We can level up the rat tower. We don't want the trapper. Very safe. Procreate, even more ballistas, absolutely. We don't really care about the forest, though. Sell that off, get ready for next turn's merchant. None of these are something we want. Reroll. These are something we want. We would like the ballista level up, I think. I don't think our ballista is max level. This one is fantastic. This can generate you almost infinite money, but we're too late in the run. Money is no longer... like, we're spending the last of our money now. We're not trying to start saving up money. And if I re-roll again, we won't have enough to buy anything, so we just say no. Level up our ballista, sell off the trapper. I can level up the wall. Final level of tree, final level of tree. Sell off the pig. Okay, final fight time. I mean, I don't have any square... actually, no, I can do one more. No, the ballistas are already level 3. Okay. Then there is nothing we can do that is useful. Yeah. So, liquidate, 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 liquidate. Slow down. I like doing the final fights on slow-mo, or at least on normal speed instead of super speed. The trees slowdown effect did good work against the big mega giant boss thing. Excellent. Nice win, even if we didn't get to do our 100% tower concept. We earned enough meta progression. We could grab some perks. What are your perks? Start with a random tower card in hand. Losing life gives you 2 free walls. Towers deal 10% more damage is good. More land is good for this guy. I would prefer the you can upgrade your stronghold more to, yeah, this. This is more important than starting with stronghold, the ability to grow it bigger. One more. I think we'll just start with an extra tower. Up the difficulty a bit though. See if we can win then. So this time these are our opponents, these three. Wizard Man, Rock Man, and Rat Man. Not Nature Man this time, nor Greed Man. I should do the flamethrower. And then the sooner we start multiplying up our... Trebuchet there? The sooner we start multiplying up our basic power with the quarry, the better. Back up to super speed. The rat ray gun is decent. Don't really want any of these. I wouldn't mind earthworksing the rat ray gun to give us more squares. We definitely ran out of squares last time. None of these are super useful. In fact, they are all anti-useful for our no-unit strategy. Down to one unit, but that unit touched our castle. Well done. Stronghold. Double damage from towers seems the go. And boost up our basic power. We really needed to get another stronghold booster earlier. One of the three enemies is always your own faction? That might be true. I haven't specifically been plotting them out. The second level of the rat tower. The enemies are just ignoring the rats. It gets a bit rude when they do that, but at least it does still polymorph one enemy at a time. Don't really want any of these. What is our blessing? If you get down to low gold, you'll get high gold multiplier. So at about 15, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, about here, by the notepad-ish one, the Royal Council, we want to be on low money. Got nothing that we want, so just liquidate. They're gonna touch us. They're too quick. 2 lives down. Second flamethrower tower. Even that was close. Power up our basic power. Do we want to fight Greed King? No. King of Nothing. King of Nothing is a better matchup. Just too quick. Womp womp. Failure. Okay, let's do another faction. Didn't even get a full Rest of that experience bar. Who else haven't I fiddled enough with? I haven't fiddled enough with Greed, man. Back down to a more reasonable difficulty, given our extremely low meta progression with this faction. And we've got one perk to spend. Start with 1 vault in hand. 1 free shop purchase. I want to know if this is every time you encounter a shop or just the first time. So for science, I'm going to pick that. Money gun. Money gun can go at the back, though. So this gun gets stronger every time you earn money. Yeah, sure. Why not? You can try and go for a money gun build. Infinity. The orchard is useful. Slowing enemies down. Leave there. Worry. Level up the... Come on, level up the existing... Come on, level up the existing quarry. Money gun. Cards thrown into the pit give you 3 times more gold. Unlock plots or 9 free rerolls. No, we'll take the liquidating assets earns us more money. Quarry is really good. Yeah, Quarry is good with the money gun, I would suspect. Second money gun. Go wide before we go tall. Why wide before tall? Because every turn that these towers are out... Like, if I went tall first, this gun wouldn't be accumulating the bonus from the quarry. That's slightly tempting for our... if we're trying to do this as all buildings. Our insta-kill ray is quicker, presumably. Half a second between reloads becomes... Doesn't tell me, but presumably faster than half a second. Flamethrower thing, yes. Cards on the target plots will level up for free. So we want to fill up those 3 plots. We'll have 1 flamethrower. Oh! Oh! Oh, that was so close. Almost death by monkey. Almost death by monkey. Another money gun. Here. And then if we get the speed multiplier thing, we can put it where it affects both of these. Who would we prefer to fight? Spells or normal man? Probably spells. Atlas. Looks like the wizards are gonna get us. Wizards get us. First life spent. We can blow something up to get 3 other somethings. Kind of okay doing that to that. Procreate is useless. Definitely got the money to overinvest. Doesn't feel like a great use. The hit rate is too low. It should have probably been in this thing then. And I don't want to blow anything up. So we'll liquidate the thieves instead. Nope, even Nature Man gets us. Worry. Bolt, or do we re-roll? Let's re-roll once. Do the attack speed thing, and we'll do the money get gun. So, money gun. Beacon. We will quarry and then liquidate the quarry. Keys still get us. Womp womp! Beacon sounds really good for the Infinity Beam. I'm not so sold on that because... yes, it means that our infinite kill thing gets quicker, but it's so slow to begin with that percent boosting small number is not good. I'd rather percent boost like these things. The towers that are eventually going to grow to be better. Try again. Thief. Definitely like more thieves. But even more than more thieves, I would like my thieves to make money. I'm not sold on upgrading that as useful. Boost the number of thieves. If we've given them a chance to get money, we might as well make more of them. So we have more chance of making more money. Take the beacon and we'll start boosting the thieves' attack rate. Do we want for our bonus? Doubles crit damage. When you liquidate things, get triple money. Or tower speed increase. I'm going to go with the triple money. Play the defenders and then maybe think about scrapping them with the overhaul. Thief. Scrap the defenders, which gave us level 2 thief, level 2 beacon. Don't really want any of those. Maybe the rat ray gun. What is our blessing? Free level up of ones on these 3 plots. Then arguably I should put a thief there. Also, arguably, I should finish leveling up our existing thief. Chance of more gold. I don't think the pigs are great. I wouldn't mind the thieves applying poison. That's not terrible, but more importantly, I think, is boosting their attack rate. Yeah, so this is an example of what I said is the problem with the elves versus the rats. Our ray gun versus the rats takes too long relative to the number of rats that there are. I definitely don't want to fight the trebuchets, so we'll take the King of Nothing. No, not trebuchets. The ballistas. Rat ray gun. The elves are somewhat tempting, but they're anti-tempting in terms of that they don't synergize well with this. This is boosts attack speed, and the elves have a low base attack speed number, so percentile modifier of low number is bad. But I don't really want this either. I could maybe start boosting the thieves' health, but they're a fairly low health unit, so percent modifying them doesn't feel amazing. Maybe I get offered the reflecty people again. Archers are fairly reasonable for an attack speed unit. I can live with Archer. Blow up one plot forever to get an extra passive buff? Get more board space? We are kind of almost at the point of needing more board space. I clicked close rather than look because I'm an idiot. Exclamation mark idiot. I deserve it. I didn't even use my free card. But at least we've seen that it is one free card per visit? No, we haven't. The thief is already max level, but we could have another thief at the back of the thing. We should position to make better use out of the forest. But I want to position this one to get the free prophecy-based upgrade. Ah, they win. I want this to make more thieves. More thieves, healthier thieves, faster attacking thieves. We're basically all in on that front group of thieves. Oh, that was so close. And thank you. Thank you, Mirage. Copy. Receive 1 gold for every 9 units that die. Or double everything's health. Considering that we're trying to health boost these and these, doubling their health is probably... because then they get percent modifier on the doubling. Boost the farm so that the number of thieves grows quicker. Nah, they're gonna touch us. We might have killed those, but there was no way we were gonna kill the big things. Final farm upgrade. More thieves. We're not gonna kill all those mercs in time. GG. We'll give it one more go. Do we get some meta progression? Not quite. So we are facing ourselves. It's like that aspect of chat's suggestion was right, that maybe you do always face yourself. Thief. Blow something up for 3 somethings. So blow up the existing thief. These are not the most useful. We can at least get some free board space though. Liquidate the mortgage. Flamethrower tower, then liquidate the flamethrower tower. To upgrade the thieves and money gun. Or even better, liquidate the spire. Stuff from the shop costs half as much. Every time an enemy attack... No, reroll. Try for something else. 3 more plots? Or 1 more reroll? I'll take the more space. Put down the spire, and the next turn we will liquidate the spire. Because the flame-throwing thing is much more useful than the healing ray. Healing ray is only really good if you have extremely high health units. In my experience. Could live with getting more space. But for the moment, I want to liquidate you, which levels up the money gun and the flamethrower. Boosting the thief is tempting. So is placing the thief and then blowing it up. Baby boom. Okay, so I should put the new thieves there for the sake of triggering baby boom. And maybe liquidate the front group of thieves instead. Liquidate the front set of thieves. Procreate on those is amazing because the blessing is going to double their number. We can Earthworks you to get 2 extra squares. Go wide. Block 1 to upgrade other things. Net effect plus 2 squares. Level up the thieves once. As well as level up the level up card, because that card does more level ups the more times you use it. Pick new enemy, Treeman or... No, definitely not this guy. This guy is counter us more than Treeman is, I think. We have a hard time dealing with the lots and lots and lots of little imps. Midas touch the thieves, so they earn us more money. That's definitely going to touch us. First life spent. Spire, so that we can then liquidate the Spire with Overhaul. Next turn. Flamethrower Tower can't even keep up with the enemy fast unit. Farm is somewhat tempting. More money. Upgrade our ray gun, maybe. So farm up these, because then every turn worth of farm will get doubled by the blessing slightly later. Overhaul you. Shove down the vault. Be shoving down the ballista. No pigs! Leave us alone! Good. I don't mind giving our ever-increasing number of thieves poison. Next turn we maybe overinvest in them? Yeah, sure, Maury. We'll finish this, finish this run and then swap over. Thank you. The time for... And we're almost dead anyway. In fact, I think we're dead... now! We do get some meta progression for the next time we play. That said, it is time for Saturday Senior Detectives. Alright, we lose this. We gain anger at Steam being not quite functioning the way it should. Steam exit, Steam restart. We go hop into chat. We change our category. We are now doing Duck Detective. Oh, they haven't made it a... Oh, no, they have. I'm just blind. Duck Detective Glamping. Unduck Detective. Hop in chat. Hello, Maury.
Hello.
Okay.
Hope you can hear me.
Yeah. Think so. Can you hear Maury, chat? Capture game. Thank you, Amel. Ghost of Glamping. Capture. Make my hair look a bit less scruffy. Let me put on my vest because it's going to be starting to get cool. post-catastrophic destruction of everything. Microphone trying to jump off the table. Quick hands. Okay. Give me half a minute to refill my drink. And then I think we should both be good, yeah? So, yeah.
Yeah, should be good.
That is now everything that could conceivably be needed to be done, I think.
Okay.
So in 5, 4... Hello and welcome to the Senior Detectives play Duck Detective, The Ghost of Glamping, with myself, Beware the Blobber, and co-host Miss Morrigan Nightshade.
Hello, hello.
So, I haven't played the demo for this or the first game, but I have watched some of Maury playing some of it, so I'll let Maury introduce the game.
Well, I played the demo for the first game, then I played the full game, and I played the demo of the second game.
So, definitely not the expert driver in the seat.
So, it's, I'll let you be much on your own with just slight support until we catch up to where the demo left
ends?
off.
Okay. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like dialogue to auto-advance? Probably not. So that we can comment. Sleuth mode.
No.
Incorrect answers are not... so senior detective or junior detective? We're clearly senior detectives, right?
Gotta go sleuth.
G'day, Miri. G'day, VGF.
Life wasn't easy. I was as broke as ever.
Yeah, this cute little duck guy.
And just when my misery had reached its peak, they decided to kick me out of my apartment. Thankfully, I had found somewhere new to stay. But Hannah still hasn't seen my last 12 messages.
You'd prefer Donald Duck voice?
She rarely responded to my messages after the divorce.
I feel like this voice is more appropriate for the, like, I am the grim, gruff, noir detective.
But this was really starting to worry me. What if she was in danger? I needed to work out what happened to her.
Deductions. Oh, it's Super Cheese approved. Deductions are a vital part of a detective's work. Find clue words by questioning persons and inspecting your surroundings. Enter clue words into the blank spaces to solve deductions. Old Flame. Blah is not replying to my messages because blah is blah.
A receipt from the post office. Sienna, I did send your glove back. I'm not that irresponsible.
Clue added.
I hope she appreciates the poem that I included.
We've got a deduction board.
Anna, the most magnificent swan I ever had the lousy luck to fall in love with.
Okay.
I'll need to clean this up before my roommate sees this. He tells me to stay away from the bread. But doesn't he know how dangerous it is to go cold turkey?
We have a bread addiction, seemingly.
Royalty
Yep,
payments.
that was established in the first game.
The only book I
A
managed
very
to
bad
finish.
bread addiction.
The early bird catches the criminal. The duck detective story. 3 schmark last month. Why do I even bother?
Okay, and what about our computer? Oh no, it's our phone.
One message from November 9th.
You still haven't sent back my glove. Did you think keeping my wardrobe ransom would trap me with you? We would very much like to not have to think about you and
Yes,
your brat anymore. Hurry up.
No more messages.
Okay, and then we can open our old flame baby. Trapped irresponsible. Anna
So
is not.
is-
Oh, sorry. Please go.
No, if you see there, you will see that you have currently found 4 out of the 5 things.
Yep. So we might not have the answer,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe we do because
Maybe we do.
something is because the duck detective is irresponsible. Warming up. Achievement unlocked. Solve a deduction.
So that was the issue. I feel like I've gotten a lot better lately. She should give me another chance.
Mr. Duck Detective! I mean, Eugene! You're finally up, sleepyhead!
Why are they coming in our room in their shower towel?
Are you still sleeping in your trench coat?
Well, that would be because they're our roommate.
I got you those super comfy pajamas, remember?
At least they seem like they're very friendly.
You should really get dressed.
Well, we did accuse him of being the baddie in the first game.
Sure. But I just had to come tell you that. We're going on a surprise trip! And I bet you can use your deduction powers to figure out where we're going.
I can see why we maybe accused him. I think this is a person that you have in small doses.
Wait. Are those bread slices?
Please leave.
Okie dokie.
Maybe it is in my best interest to figure out what Fredersen wants to drag me into.
Holiday. Someone is taking someone on a trip to go somewhere at a something something. The duck detective on a trip to go. We don't know, and we don't know. But it didn't add Fredersen here, even though he was a keyword in that dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know it's never been proven that a duck stole the Mona Lisa?
I usually preferred staying isolated in my room. Rummaging through Fredersen's mountain of clutter was the last thing I wanted to do, but it seemed that this was how I was going to spend my Wednesday.
Okay, so the roommate doesn't exactly have a high horse to complain about our room's disheveledness.
His newest hobby is skydiving, apparently.
Is he going to take us
I don't
skydiving,
think his
perhaps?
snout would even fit in this helmet.
Inspection. Use the magnifying glass to find clues and press E to uncover them. So the camera? No, it's the white shorts of questionable style. Wow, judgy much? Why can't I... Oh, it's not the glasses, it's his smug, insufferable smirk. His teeth? His Hawaiian t-shirt. His tacky Hawaiian t-shirt. We are so judgy.
Have you figured it out yet?
I'm working on it. About last night.
Oh, yeah, I heard some strange noises coming from your room. It sounded like a whale in pain.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was, watching that new show, Whale Tale.
Nice. I thought you were having one of your breakdowns.
Roller coaster, near-death experience. That aligns with the skydiving. But he's got a camping brochure. Double chin.
Glamping, thank you very much.
Okay, sure, glamping. Unflattering angle, double chin. Oof. And there's supposed to be... Like, why isn't this one yellow like the other one? Maybe that just means that it's unrelated.
Why is he keeping this awful photo of me?
YouTube.
Okay, dog invasion.
Hello, Costo. He's got a girlfriend. Please let me bring Eugene. He's lonely. And he loves being by the water. You won't believe what we found in this decrepit sanatorium. Watch until the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But there's something else I've supposedly missed here. First name Freddy. I told you this is a work trip. Okay.
How did he manage to find a girlfriend? They've only been dating for a couple weeks. I guess there hasn't been enough time for her to find out how awful Fredersen is. I always keep track of names in
You'd
my
be
notebook.
homeless if not for him. He's not that awful. I always keep track of names in my notebook. Suspects. It's important to work out a suspect's name to crack a case. Enter their first and last names into the slots below their portraits in the suspect page. Okay, so this is Freddy Fredersen. Success.
This equipment must be worth
And now,
thousands of
if you go
spark.
back to the first one, he should have a full name in the thing that you can fill out.
Yeah.
He hasn't gone skiing even once.
And I think that's now all of the things that we can interact with that I'm seeing. So let's have another look at the Filino thingy. Holiday, yes, we have all 10. So Frederick Fredersen is taking me on a trip to go glamping at... Oh, I didn't actually pay attention. It was a spooky sanatorium? Yes.
Fredersen booked a glamping trip? And I'll be the third wheel? Oh, no, 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 no. I need to talk him out of this. Fredersen?
Did you solve the case?
I figured out you're dragging me on a camping trip I didn't consent to yet.
It's called glamping. It's very fancy. Let's get on the bus then.
What if I don't want to? I spend enough time with you as it is.
Duck Detective, I already paid for everything. And money is a bit tight right now since,
You're not paying rent?
you know, you're 3 months behind on rent.
Okay. I'll go.
Sunny Lakeside.
The damp air was full of mosquitoes and high
Spending all our money on bread.
I came here for Fredersen, but I was staying for myself. After all, maybe I did deserve a vacation.
Can you smell that fresh forest air, Mr. Duck Detective?
All I smell are bus exhaustion fumes.
You know, they're meant to have some sort of celebrity staying here.
A celebrity?
Fredersen, please.
I already brought your suitcase to the tent, by the way.
Great. Let's go and find it. Have you noticed my new shirt?
I have.
I have. Yeah.
Do you like it?
Do we lie? Or do we tell him that we think his shirt is tacky?
What do you think the Duck Detective would do?
I think we are brusque that we tell him his shirt is disgusting.
No.
You can pick the one for tomorrow.
And Hail Totes get streamed.
Is it still camping if you're staying in a cabin?
Sunny Lake. #1 haunted camping site, according to Trip Alpaca.
A sunny lake, not like a shaded moonlit lake. Sunny Lake is haunted.
You can't trust the reviews on that site.
Oh, there doesn't seem to be anything over here.
I'm a reasonable rodent, but 3 camping chairs and a table stolen just like that?
My client is threatening to leave if you don't fix that broken toilet! But I'm telling you, this place is haunted. The ghost is moving things around all the time. But that's the whole premise of Sunny Lake.
Ghost?
Ridiculous.
A theft! That was definitely something I had to investigate. I also wondered what Fredersen's partner was like. Who would date him voluntarily?
You big meanie.
I needed to find out who she
Yes.
was.
Oh, hey, let me introduce you to my girlfriend.
No! I mean, no. Not necessary. I will work out her identity myself.
Of course. Exciting.
Suspects. Someone is the girlfriend. No. No, I want to undo that. How do I remove? She's not the girlfriend of the campsite. I thought it was going to be girlfriend of Freddy for the end of the sentence. 6 nights, Eisenman. 5 nights, Redacted. 3 nights, Stumperton. Presumably the beaver. 2 nights, us. Fredersen and McQuacklin.
This looks like it'll come in handy. I should question these people about their stay at the camp.
Add this to the case files. Booking list, get. Okay, we're told to talk to people. But first, let's... Constantly sweating, nervous. Superstitious because of a bracelet. Ripped tights, neglectful.
Oh, hello. I mean, welcome to Sunny Lake, where fun and fear go side by side. Tonight, I will recount the tragic tale of the haunted sanatorium for all of you. So, please don't miss it, okay?
We can ask her about the
Anything you
people.
can tell me about Sunny Lake Campsite?
Usually the campsite is mostly empty, but this week, I got 6 bookings at once. This influencer is already paying off. See, Amelia, you're not a failure after all.
Okay, but she doesn't actually have anything useful to say about it. Oh, come on, I wanted the board.
Someone hasn't checked the mailbox in ages. It says Dinkle.
Okay, we can probably then say that you are Amelia Dinkle. And therefore, Amelia is the... I wanted to say manager of the
We
campsite.
haven't found that word yet.
But yeah, we don't know that now. Two years ago, food is substandard and the weather is horrible. I'm hoping this will be improved next time. Colonel Iceman. I want a slide, says Toby. Supposedly missed something else?
Yes, you moved a bit too fast with Colonel.
Ah. Okay. Fair enough.
Some people will try their hardest to find something to complain about.
Like us?
Now you're littering as well.
Something is a... Okay, so Iceman is a... But we don't know Iceman. Is a colonel in the military. Someone is the something's assistant. Can we go somewhere here? So I wouldn't mind a bit more of an indication of what is actually a, like, area transition. But I guess it's just meant to be these little pokey-outy bits.
Tension, mired in
Yeah.
the cool evening breeze. I may be here for a while yet. At least I had my emergency bread stash waiting for me in my trench coat.
Pondering. Tricky deductions might require a new perspective. Press H to get additional guidance. It's a hint system. You can check the map in your book to see if you've missed any clues in the world. Ducks should not eat bread. Yes, we shouldn't. It's a bad drug for us totes get streamed. If you want to look at the piece of evidence, you can quickly access and enlarge it in the evidence book. Okay, Beaverton, can we get your name? You're a coach? No, you're bossy. You have an elbow? You're uptight. And you have lace-up boots.
They have this sketchy capybara staying here. Probably jobless from the looks of it. I complained to the management, but they don't seem to care at all! What if something happens to my son? He's too juvenile. He wouldn't stand a chance.
Can we ask you about the lady?
Anything you can tell me about Amelia Dinkle?
I know she tries, but
G'day, one for it.
she's terrible at her job. She's been going off the rails with her healing crystals and whatnot. They're not exactly bringing her luck, are they?
Can we ask you about the people?
What do you make of this campsite?
Oh, it's asking about the campsite, not about the other people on the campsite list. My bad.
This place has really gone down the drain in the past years. At least this year, we don't have to book the caravan anymore. Thanks to my promotion!
Okay. There's over here. There's also a table. Oh no, that's just suntan lotion. Sunscreen. We're just breaking into people's suitcase? Or is this ours?
Yeah.
Did I miss? I don't... What's the... Okay, Toby. Oh, Toby is the son's name? Who has braces. Magicorn Adventures. Mooch Mania. And it's a thinly veiled Raichu ripoff. If found, return to Matilda. So now we know the mum's name.
Mm-hmm.
That takes me back to when I had braces as a kid.
Judgmental. Achievement unlocked. Complete 5 investigation-y things.
Braces and Velcro shoes? Ugh. You must have had a rough time at school.
Can we break into their cabin?
It says, unit number... It's locked.
No, we cannot. Can we say that you are Matilda Iceman? Yes. Okay, but that's all. Hello. We think you're the assistant? Angry! Tattoos? Oh, a bruise. Did I miss? There's a third thing. Antlers.
The manager at this campsite is a disaster. Should I call the plumber myself?
Okay.
That will take forever.
Manager has been
Arno
added.
won't be happy at all.
And now we maybe know the name of the influencer.
Stop staring at me! I need to concentrate.
Can we ask you
Even the jacuzzi isn't keeping him happy.
about the
What do
beaver?
you think of Matilda Eisenman?
She's crazy. She has those terrifying eyes. Keeps ranting about her new rank or whatever. I don't envy her son.
Can I ask why you chose to come to this camping site?
I'm here for work. This isn't the kind of place I'd come to by choice.
Okay. But now we know manager. Amelia is the manager of the campsite.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Matilda? Yes, Matilda is a colonel. And someone is the influencer's assistant, but we don't know her name yet. We don't know this antelope lady's name. Tips from Lieutenant Lemmy. You can use thick prescription glasses to create a fire. Make a tea out of pine needles for a source of vitamin C. Tips from Brigadier Wilma. Wilma the Walrus, never drink your own pee.
Oh no! You're not supposed to drink your pee?
I'm not even going to ask.
There's another.
I shouldn't wander off just yet. I need to find out which one is Frederson's girlfriend.
Okay. About this way.
What's that bubbling sound?
The jacuzzi.
Is that a jacuzzi?
Oh, I didn't bring my swimming shorts.
It's locked. This one's unit number 1.
And the last thing is there another direction over here?
I need to find out which...
Okay, but I can't go there yet. We don't know your name.
Still missing one clue.
Toby was the kid's name. Can I ask you about her now that we know her? No.
I can't believe.
We already did this. Can we ask the starting lady? Ducks can't duck. It's ironic. I can't ask about anyone else here. Apparently I've missed something in the main area. Maybe. We did this. This has got everything. We were told we're not allowed in this building.
It says it's locked.
It talked to you. Ah, I missed number 4. Here we go. And this. The early bird... Oh, someone's bought our book! Oh, we brought a copy of our own book.
Or Freddy did.
Or Freddy? Maybe. Ah, it is for Freddy, because it's for Katya.
You took my book with you?
Always.
You've read it 5 times already.
And I discover new things every time.
Okay. So this has to be Katya? But shouldn't it be Frederson if it's listed under Frederson? Oh, that's scrolling, not exclamation mark idiot. I'm like, this is the person's title. No. No, it isn't. Scrolly, scrolly, scrolly. Okay. Now we can say Katia is the influence. 2 or fewer things are wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Amelia is the manager, yes. Tilda is a... So she used to be a colonel.
She was a colonel 2 years ago.
But she got a promotion. How are we supposed to know the order of ranks by the book? Where was the book about promotions? Here. So 1 empty star, then 1 gold star, and then 2 full stars. Presumably it goes worst, middle, best. If she used to be a colonel and now she's been promoted, she's actually brigadier. Man. Dun dun dun! Fully
Figuring
correct.
out people's occupations always made things easier. Did any of them look like a chair
And
thief,
this is
though?
where the demo ended. So from this on,
You're allowed to
point
help
on,
again?
I know as little as you.
I should get back to deducing the
I
identity
think.
of Frederson's girlfriend.
Who is the girlfriend? Katia is Freddy's girlfriend because her name is on the plushie.
Katya the deer is Frederson's girlfriend. How did that happen?
Dear
So,
me.
you're the mysterious girlfriend.
He figured it out all by himself, Katya.
And you are...
The one and only Duck Detective.
Ah, you're the guy that keeps ordering cheese toasties from Freddy's account.
You told her?
We're boyfriend and girlfriend. Of course we tell each other everything.
Oh.
Katya! There you are! The water is gold! How am I meant to keep up my skin routine with this ice-cold water?
I was just talking to...
I don't want to hear it! Fix it now!
Now that that was figured out, I was ready to explore the rest of the campsite. Let's see if any of the other guests will shed light on the chair theft. I also wondered who this oh-so-important VIP guest was. It was time to do some snooping.
Accommodation. Who is staying where? Well, presumably annoying person is staying in... Oh, maybe it wants both names? Okay. Yeah, I think it wants both names. So we're in the shitty tent. Presumably. Let's go...
Yes.
Because this was his, and
This was
presumably
us.
we're in here
How
as well.
cool is this, Ted? Now we can finally have some one-on-one time together.
We live together. I see you every single day.
I know. But this time we can have pillow talk. Talk about all the deep stuff. Like, why you never take off your hat.
I'm not ready to talk about that.
Okay, so yes, that confirms that Freddy and girlfriend aren't staying in the tent and us somewhere else, which was the only other thing of concern. So the Duck Detective and Freddy stay here. This was the Colonel. Which I've already forgotten the name of, Matilda.
But the colonel didn't live in the caravan.
Think so. No, that was here. This was Matilda and the little kid's name. Toby?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever his name was. So who's...
Yes.
Let's go... And apparently Toby's name hasn't been added to our list.
Because we haven't placed it on a person yet.
Because we don't have a face. I can't put it anywhere because we don't have a face.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, this is the girlfriend. Okay. Girlfriend is here. No, not you. This is still Matilda and thing. But you are now Katia. And this is presumably the rich influencer whose name we don't know. Okay,
Most
can we now...
likely, yes.
Can we go... We're no longer blocked off from going this direction. This is the suspicious capybara we were told about?
The pale moon's reflection shimmered
How could a capybara
seductively
ever be
from the glassy
suspicious?
surface of the lake. There was more to this campsite than met the eye.
Indeed.
And I had to dredge up the murky truth, whatever the outcome.
Can we use the slide? Whee! This is Toby.
Do you want to see my Magicorn cards? I have this super strong combo for Armadillo.
Wow, this card instantly shuffles in a chomp? That's so OP!
Bredesen, we have more important things to do.
We can inspect Toby. That's the braces that confirm that this is Toby.
Mm-hmm.
Orthopedic shoes. And... the top of his head. He's bald? He's trying to be fashionable. Which means we now have a face. Which now means we can say you are Toby Eisenman. And that means that we can go and shove you in your building. Leaving only the rich person that we don't know. Toby is the child of... It was Matilda, right? Yes. Someone has no Magicorn? I mean, technically Toby has no job is a true statement as a child.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
This is not... This isn't false. But I think it's meant to be the presumably jobless capybara that we haven't talked to yet.
Look how similar these berries are. Which of these three do you think are edible?
I really don't care.
Something tells me Toby is... Ah, but the game only... It's been described as caring about what is true or false, and the child not having a job is true.
This one. No, wait. This one.
Wrongo! No, all of them are poisonous. In the post-apocalypse, you would have died a horrible, slow death.
Oh no!
Let's inspect you. You're grumpy old man? Yeah, he's grumpy old man. Grey beard. If it was a job, Totes, he'd be getting paid. Overweight. And likes organic food. You get paid from your parents and state to do so. Maybe my parents should have been told that then, because I didn't get paid for going to school.
You didn't
Okay.
receive any pocket money?
Always run around
No.
wearing a trench coat
I was very
and a
no
hat?
pocket money family. Or me.
That's a funny way to dress, isn't it?
Though it can go too far the other way. I had a friend growing up who wouldn't brush his teeth unless he got paid pocket money for brushing his teeth.
Oh dear.
His parents had to bribe him to do everything.
What? I have this fashion felony next to me, and you think I'm dressed funny?
Oh.
Can we talk to you about...
Do you have any information about Matilda Eisenman?
She can be charming if she wants to be, but she has a bit of an unhealthy attitude.
What about the
What
kid?
can you tell me about Toby Eisenman?
Friend had the microtransaction game on point.
He seems like an alright kid. I'm not sure what that magical corn is all about, but we all had our fixations as kids, right?
And
What
the
do you
manager?
make of Emilia Dinkle?
Oh, she's lovely, isn't she? I don't know much about her, but she seems like a genuine soul.
Why have you decided to come here?
Oh, just traveling, enjoying some me time in between jobs.
That contradicts the other person claiming they're a
But there's
hobo.
this one guy, Benoit was his name.
That sounds French,
In
and
between
therefore
job.
could be the rabbit influencer in between jobs.
He's really getting on my nerves. He yelled at me to hurry up when I was on the toilet, only for him to squat there for 20 minutes.
But we have a name now. But apparently we don't know the face of the rabbit that we saw in the cutscene, which is presumably this.
We haven't looked at him yet.
Oh, okay. The inspecting them is what triggers the face adding. Sure. We're going to assume that this guy is a travel influencer. But it didn't actually add his name to this list. Or maybe the name only gets added there once we've added it to the face. Okay.
Why are there only adults here?
Poor kid. No, I wanted to ask you about everyone. What do you think of
Do
your
you have
mom?
any information about Matilda Eisenman?
It's glamorous camping, DDR Jake. Glamour camping.
You're going camping, but you have a comfy bed and proper showering opportunities.
She says we have to go fishing, but I really don't want to.
Are you enjoying your trip?
Mom takes me here every year. It's so boring. I'd much rather go to my friend's place.
Okay. What's in the bag? A combination code? A badge? And something I've missed. What?
I think
See,
that
I
it's locked.
No, it is the heart. Password hint, heart. 4 letters that begins with heart. Or maybe who they love, Toby? But we can't... It's not like I can twiddle the... I can't twiddle the combination thing.
That heart seems out of place.
No, you
I
gotta
don't think
spell
I
it
can
out.
crack this just yet.
Okay, it lets us know we can't do this yet. Polite of the game.
Someone's been doing some wood carving.
Knife.
The whittling knife has an engraving. It says Theodore.
So we need to work out who's been whittling. Oh, we can talk to our annoying roommate about everyone, I guess.
Mr. Duck Detective, I know it's none of my business, but back at home, you keep getting those government letters. Tons of them, and they look pretty scary.
We haven't been paying our taxes?
I don't even read those. They go straight into the trash.
No, we can't ask you to talk about everyone. Okay. Here's the haunted house.
That old building is a tourist attraction?
Mm-hmm.
Sanitarium. Snap.
It's pretty famous. I've watched so many MooTubers break in at night and explore it. It looks very spooky and dangerous. One time, a floorboard broke and one of them broke their ankles.
Those darn MooTubers.
This is so calming, isn't it? Makes all your worries just fly away.
Hi, Wellington.
Person.
G'day, Welly.
Those court letters that I've been receiving.
Yeah, it's been good so far.
They're not a big deal.
Oh, they're court letters. I assumed it was just like the tax office.
Duck Detective, you need to respond to them. I did a Google search and it said you could go to jail for that.
Huh.
We can't use the boat. Has the whittling knife been added to our list of things that we can talk about? Maybe.
No, doesn't look like it. But we
can
have a person.
We do? Oh, we have the capybara. Yes. We can process of elimination them via the order list. This thing. So this guy is presumably Stumperton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have looked at the capybara totes. He's fat, old, and apparently resourceful, even though it was organic food was the thing that was on that. Stumperton. Can we go back and ask everyone
didn't want to put in Theodore?
Do I know his Theodore? You say so. You paid more attention to the naming than me. And then that means that we know that no, we don't, because the only one that's unlisted is the rich person. Bunny influencer. Okay. But we now know that Theodore supposedly has no job, based on what was it? Not Colonel. What's her new rank?
Brigadier.
Whatever. Brigadier. Iceman told us.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know. Well, we do know, but it hasn't been added as a this because we don't know the person's face yet.
Mm-hmm.
Presumably these two are the same thing.
Probably.
Can we talk to you? Or, now that the other areas are unlocked...
What's that bubbling sound?
Can we break in here?
Oh!
No, it's still
this one.
locked. Fair enough. What about this direction, though? Is the top right character a gym teacher or a priest? I thought that they were a coach as well. But they aren't. They're drill sergeant, sort of. They're meant to be going for drill sergeant, not coach.
Mm-hmm. Brigadier on holiday with her son.
Bunny has ching! Perfect skin. They're a chess fan. They have a fancy watch. Yeah, expensive show-off watch.
Huh? What do you want? A photo? You know, it's a bit rude to approach me like this. At least have your phone out already.
But I don't want a photo.
Oh, don't bother me then.
Okay, but now that we have a face... Arnold? Yeah, no, that's the one I did know, Benoit. Kicking bins and taking names. Fill out everyone's name in the suspect list. That now means that we know... Arnold is a travel influencer and presumably also the... Ooh, no! Some things are wrong. Toby is the child of Matilda. Toby, Matilda, check. I can't see that being wrong.
Yeah.
Theodore has no... He doesn't have his knife at the moment?
Could it be that he's something else than travel influencer? Could it be chess influencer?
It might be. But it didn't change the number of things that are wrong. But that suggests that this is the wrong thing, and we're just changing it between which wrong option it is. But it's hard to imagine that he's a knife job or magicorn influencer.
Oh, he's definitely a magicorn influencer.
No, game doesn't agree. And now we know that this is Arnold. Arnold?
I think it's Theodore.
You think the other guy is... the jobless guy is here?
Well, it's either that or that we have to move the girlfriend up there because she's staying with him.
I'd be more inclined to believe the girlfriend is here. But her bag was outside the other space, right?
No, she didn't have a bag.
Then this
She
would be
was
the
just hanging out
jobless
there.
person?
Mm-hmm.
There we
Theodore.
go. Solve
where
5
people were
deductions. Elementary, my dear Fredrickson.
Having this untangled will help in the future.
Could we talk to him? About the things?
Fredrickson or the bunny?
The bunny.
Sure.
Because you tried just talking
Can't
to him,
believe
but
they
you
make me
didn't try
use these
talking about
toilets.
specifics.
Yeah,
But
we haven't
I have to say,
interrogated
the
him
fairy
about
lights
every
do make
individual
for
person.
Good Instagram photos. Give them a certain romantic flair.
Instagram photos. Okay. This ask about
Why
who's
did
staying
you decide
where.
to come here?
Someone is very nosy. Are you from the press?
What? No, I'm the duck detective.
Never heard of it.
He won't tell us.
What is your relationship with Katya Ray?
Ah, she is my assistant. I have so much to do, you know. Someone needs to moderate my streams, for example. Those fans can get way too much sometimes.
The bunny influencer had to be French, yes.
You seem to take yourself very seriously.
But of course, treat yourself how you want others to treat you. How else do you think I take all this prize money home? Confidence is everything. and clear skin.
VGF keeping themselves in a job.
What can you tell me about Amelia Dinkle?
She gets it all wrong. All of it, I'm telling you. Jacuzzi? Too hot. Bed? Too soft.
Oh, he's doing Baby Bear.
Well, the toilet. Unusable.
But you were using it for 20 minutes, we were told. So we still need to fix this. Are there actually 10 things here, though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, no, that's 10 of the 10 words that can be used.
Mm-hmm.
So we could just combinatorics this out.
But that's no fun.
No, I'd rather go back and talk to... Well, we should
I
finish
think it is no
exploring this
job.
space as well.
Mm-hmm.
His building looks way older than the rest. The door is locked.
Here, squiggle. Rocket coming towards you. Password LLL. But I can't rotate the symbols?
No,
Cryptic.
I think you're just supposed to hold all of them.
Hold them? I can't. Button. Combination lock. Inaccessible. Okay, that's it.
LLL. I wonder what that means. I don't have enough information to crack this just yet.
Sure. What about the toilet?
This toilet is making weird noises.
Yeah, no
Sounds
job
like
and
it's
Chess
broken.
Influencer makes sense. But I thought we tried that, or did we remove the knife at the same
You
time?
must have fiddled with them in the wrong
Of
order.
course, it's that pompous guy who gets the VIP tent. What even is a chess influencer?
Excuse me?
Someone who's a GM but not in any world tournaments.
Can I please have attention? Your attention, I mean. It's time for the ghost tour. Please come to the sanatorium ruins by the lake. You don't have to, but please come.
What is this nonsense about ghosts?
But ghosts do exist! I've had one who would return my Rubik's Cube anytime I lost it and put it under my bed.
Mom said I'm not allowed to go on the ghost tour.
What are you doing here then?
Well, she's
Yell
not
at
here.
the kid,
So
you big meanie.
What is Arnaud doing? Everyone here? Oh, not everyone came. That's okay. No problem at all. Follow me. What you will see in just a moment is the abandoned Sunny Lake Sanatorium for tuberculosis. Many years ago, a terrible sickness crossed the land. It was swift and methodical as a saboteur, weakening the body and trapping the mind, and spreading with the ease of a smile.
He's got a good script.
The people acted quickly, building facilities in places of remote beauty to store the ill, until they healed and returned to the cities, or worsened and returned to the earth. Patient 12 had been a diplomat. She'd spent her life in glorious motion, surrounded by crowds. When she caught the disease, they took her to a sanatorium on the edge of a lake. and isolation in a lonely bed felt like a form of personalized hell. The other patients had feeble routines. They shuffled to the windows, drank imported teas, watched wavelets crash and die against the rocks that lined the edge of the lake, rocks that reached upwards like grasping hands. Patient 12 did nothing but watch the shadows waltz over her bedroom ceiling to mark the passing of each day, and miss her son, and wish that he would come and visit to steal her away from this picturesque, forsaken place. Early one morning, patient 12 noticed a new shadow. A shadow in the shape of her son. And she knew that he had come to rescue her. And she knew it was important to be discreet. So, quietly, she dressed, and quietly, she climbed out of the window, and quietly, she followed him across the grounds, and over the fence, and to the cliffs. And quietly she reached for him, and quietly, she found that he was not there. And the rocks that lined the edge of the lake, the rocks reached upwards to catch her like grasping hands.
Very pink blood.
And they say that she picked herself up and dusted herself off and climbed slowly back to the top of the cliff, unaware that she was dead.
Okay, it is blood.
They say when the fog rolls in, she's there, still searching for her son. And that if you are a young boy, you may feel a grasping hand cold against your own. That you should walk on quickly before it wraps itself around your wrist and doesn't let go.
So I just want to take a second to talk about that. That animation, I think, is an absolute masterclass in what you can do with, like, just a little bit of shading on some relatively simple graphics. Don't you think they did a really good job of, like, basically a lot of those things are just single flat color, and yet it looked really quite snazzy.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
It's kind of... It told the story in a very good way. You got the mood of it.
Pretty
I really,
spooky,
really
right?
liked that animation. Like, in terms of, like, its detail and effort to how good it looks, like, ends up coming across.
What was that?
I know what that was! That was a ghost scream!
Can we go back now?
My tent! Katya, you won't believe this! Someone vandalized my tent!
You don't have anything under control, do you? I even specifically asked for more security.
You put a combination lock on your area.
Ghost activity is beyond my control! We won't be coming back, that's for sure.
Vandalism? I needed to investigate the VIP tent. To be honest, the scariest thing about that ghost story was the tuberculosis. Ugh, too much information.
Sorry. Can we do that again? I thought it was just going to be walk
honest,
away.
Scary.
I heard they sometimes would remove ribs or a whole lung to try to keep people alive.
Ugh, too much information.
Okay. Wasn't too much that we missed. So, vandalism and the deviant. Someone is getting someone via chat messages. The B plot is Rabbit Alan Wake. By or with someone's something something. Vandalism. Someone decided to something the something 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 of something.
Mm-hmm. It's crystal clear.
But, does that mean that we can now go into those areas that we couldn't before? Yes, the combination lock has been broken on this door. We're not actually interested in... Achievement unlocked! Like a duck to water. Take a dip in the jacuzzi.
The most important thing.
Must RP the duck completely.
Mm-hmm. It's the Hercule Poirot points all over
The longer
again.
I lived, the more it seemed that life was ultimately just unfair.
Twiddle our moustache again and again.
How did someone this shallow deserve luxuries like these?
There you are. You said you're a detective, correct? Please, find out why anyone would do this to me.
I'll do my best.
Me too.
That got us some words. Bribe the
That's one
something
word.
something of something.
It got us one
What is
word in the
this?
deviant.
Looks like a tiny recording device.
Do you think someone is listening in on our no? So creepy.
Maybe.
Creepy added to words. Recording device. Yoink. Soon we will meet. For now, I have your scent, your queen.
Not creepy at all.
My lucky charm. With scratch marks, with old scratch marks.
I wonder what this lucky charm is.
Contact lenses. Foundation. Influencer bunny uses makeup. Lots of makeup. Fussily. And they enjoy the art of Sudoku.
Mm-hmm. Which we label as a boring hobby.
Who needs that much makeup?
Ten best chess king movements. We know their streamer name. There's the heart.
Mm-hmm.
He's been leading the creepy lady on.
Oh.
He's been asking for nudes. Or at least she's implicitly offering.
Uh-huh. And it's all from Brigadier Mom.
Are in this chat.
Don't you feel bad snooping around on people's laptops? Looking at their personal information they never wanted anyone to see?
That's the whole point of being a detective.
Yeah, we missed this. Young him as a trophy winner of chess. He has a favorite scarf. Suggestive look. Arnold's morning routine secrets.
So someone has stolen his scarf.
Wherever he goes.
Wow, that's a big trophy. He must be super good at chess.
Wouldn't be surprised if he's cheating somehow.
Okay, we can talk to him again.
It feels
But you
so
haven't looked at the scarf, right?
invasive. What if they come back and attack me?
Did they steal anything?
Oh,
Attack,
I
steal.
don't know.
This
Ask
is a
him about the recording device.
we found in your tent.
Phew. What? What would someone do with recordings of me? Is this a stalker?
Says the man who makes recordings of himself for a living.
Maybe they want to blackmail you?
Okay. Now what? You said I didn't notice
That's
this.
quite a scarf collection.
The scarf rack.
Blue, striped, checkered, one for every occasion.
Checkered added to clues.
So then we should have enough clues to deduct that the yellow scarf is stolen.
Yes, supposedly we have enough for both vandalism and deviant. We have all the words. Someone decided to steal the scarf. The yellow scarf. Okay. Is it also checkered?
Lucky? Probably lucky yellow scarf. Or yellow lucky scarf.
Of Arnold.
Aha! The goal wasn't to vandalize, but to steal Arnaud's lucky scarf. I wondered what pushed the person to these lengths.
Getting led on. Can we now ask about the... No, we cannot. Okay, and what about the other one? Someone is getting something via chat messages with someone. Arnold is getting blackmailed via chat messages with...
But Arnold is the one doing the blackmailing, isn't he? Because it's the one who wanted gifts. He wanted gifts in exchange for photos.
I was taking it as he's getting blackmailed for the return of his scarf.
Or rather bribed. Rather, I guess.
Like, you know, do this or the scarf gets it.
Yes, but we don't know that. The chat messages are that he wants to be bribed in return for photos.
By Matilda's creepy... Okay, no, so that doesn't make sense this way, because it's with Matilda's creepy photos.
Yeah.
Yeah, so bribed would make sense. Arnold is getting bribed via chat messages with Matilda's personal photos. Is potentially an answer.
I thought it was the opposite. Matilda is getting bribed via chat messages with Arnaud's personal photos.
Okay, so you wanted the other way around? Yes, correct.
Because he was the one asking for
Matilda
things,
was getting
not her.
bribed? I wondered what the present was that they were talking about. All right. It was time to deduce who was behind the theft.
Theft. Someone stole Arnold's scarf because she is his queen. And we said it's Matilda, right?
Yes, that's what we said.
It was Matilda who was behind this. This was getting quite scandalous. Every year, Matilda Eisenman and her son Toby go on vacation to Sunny Lake. This year,
Right? Like the trees in the
Matilda's
background almost have
wildest
more
dreams
detail
are
than
coming
the
true.
foreground characters there.
Arnaud Benoit, a famous chess streamer, is staying at the campsite, who Matilda happens to be a huge fan of. She started chatting with him online and was asked to strike a deal in return for exclusive photos. Arnaud asked her to stay away from him for discretion, but Matilda grew impatient. In her desperate state, she broke into the VIP tent and stole Arnaud's lucky scarf.
Mr. Duck Detective, you've been silently staring into the distance for a while now?
No, I'm just figuring out the case.
Really? Oh, tell me!
Not yet. There are still a lot of unknowns.
Are they known unknowns or are they unknown unknowns?
I'd rather not make my deductions public before I've got the whole picture.
But I'm your assistant, and then...
We need to find more information on Matilda Eisenman.
Huh. Oh, okay.
Okay, well, we're not going to find more information on Matilda here.
Wait! Where are you going? You said you would help me!
And that's what I'll do. Later. After I sorted out some.
Could you ask
other
him about
things.
Matilda now?
Useless.
No, because he's run away as well.
Okay.
Ducks are bred green,
All right.
colorblind.
We need to find a way to enter Matilda's room.
Sounds fun!
You can go back to the beach
is
now
unit
and
number-
open the
Can we
lock,
see
probably.
Matilda's-
Mr. Duck Detective, back when you were with the police, at your precinct, did they think you were cool?
I only really spoke to my partner.
I see.
Maybe setting up for a prequel game? Now, you wanted to come back to the boat?
Not the boat, but the bag.
The combination lock bag down here.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I have to stay?
There are no buses or taxis out here at night. Please, get yourself together, and tomorrow we'll leave, okay?
Oh, fine. Just so you're aware, I'll probably gain a wrinkle from all this stress.
He's so vain, he
that
probably
wasn't
thinks
here
this
before.
game is about him.
How mysterious. That seems like a case for the
Oh, God.
investigator!
Oh no! Not the investigator.
How long have you been holding that one back?
Basically since we arrived.
Okay.
Buy Lohi, you do not get the candy.
Hello, doggo. Okay, now we can interact with this.
Mm-hmm.
Queen would make the most sense, but...
Not for him. Surely to put Arnaud's name in there or something.
Cloth remains. Burnt cloth. A sandy stick was used to draw this. And we've got another rocket coming towards us. Isogram. And there's ash.
What even is this?
Oh, very cryptic. This looks like out of one of those cult documentaries I've been watching.
Normally I'd take a bath to distress, but I don't want to go back into that cursed tent.
And now we've talked to you about everything we can.
I don't know what Arnaud is complaining about. He
What
gained
was his
10,000
name,
followers while
like
we were
streamer
here.
name again? Was
Pardon?
it just King? Is that the password? King? Wasn't his streamer name Chess King?
Yes, we could try that. Apparently we haven't asked about
What is your
Arnold.
relationship with Arnaud Benoit?
he's an incredibly difficult client. Taking him to his tournaments is fine, but going on holiday is a nightmare. Yesterday, he wanted me to add rose syrup to his rose shampoo, so he can have more rose per rose. He drives me absolutely insane. Ugh. He pays me well, though.
How do you feel about Theodore Stumperton?
He's a strange one. He arrived here with 3 rattling suitcases. What does he need all that stuff for?
Okay. And now we've done everything that we can do with you. You think we should try King?
I think that was his streamer name, so yes.
Aha!
Correct!
I cracked it! Are you seeing this, Frederson?
Amazing job, Mr. Duck Detective!
Feather fingers. Unlock the camouflage bag. Inside, we find a key, which is presumably what we needed to break into the location. How to raise a warrior. A guide for the military mum. Some bolt cutters. And the scarf. Can I...
What do I see here?
Take any of these things?
A key! It must open one of the accommodations here.
Yes, we take the key. Key get. What about the scarf, though? Like, I found your scarf, friend. And yet I can't...
We're not his friend. We don't like him.
Yeah, but we don't like anyone. He's at least a case that might offer to pay us as a rich person. Something helped someone perform a something to make something something. And something is being something to try to gain access to his or her something something.
We're summoning Magicorn. Of course we're summoning Magicorn characters.
Okay, now that we have the key, can we break into their space? Yes.
The neatly kept cabin promised the ordinary, but I knew there was dirt amongst this cleanliness.
Here's card collection.
Why does this card game need over 100 cards? This was designed to drain parents out of their money.
That's just the base set. The Omega Booster Packs is where the real fun starts.
Fishing rods? We will pioneer fishing.
My dad used to take me fishing. Catching carp was the only way he knew how to bond with me.
Backstory, a cute plushie that is... It's got a baby cam? It's a nanny cam, maybe? And it's threadbare.
There is a hidden camera in this plushie?
Aw, what a shame to ruin such a cute Goldilocks.
I should take this with me.
We have nanny cam.
Oh, that you take.
So, this partner of yours from the precinct?
Let's leave the stolen
like
scarf, but we will take this plushie.
Yep. Do we like our partner more than we like the investigator?
I mean, probably.
He was very reliable. I had a very enjoyable time with him. Up until the incident.
Okay, there's... Oh, I thought it was going to be the juice, but it isn't. It's a very ruggedized laptop. For field measurements, presumably. Ah, no, it's a military ruggedized laptop. Okay. I'm thinking too much like the scientist who's used to going out to weird locations to take measurements. Sorry, my background is showing through. I can't believe you had a thing with that guy. It was a bit of a crazy time. He wasn't the only one. So maybe she,
Is that Toby's dad?
That guy?
Capybara!
You think the capybara is Toby's dad, maybe? Confidential secrets.
She could be talking about the beaver, but we don't know him, so...
Information on Project L03 is strictly confidential and is handed out only in person. Kitchen etiquette reminder.
Strictly confidential, huh? Curious.
Okay. There is... nothing else here. Does this give us enough nouns? No, there's still... we're still missing nouns about patterns in the sand. We can maybe do the cabin. So Toby is being
we could
watched
talk to the mom of Toby.
to gain access to his magic horn cards. Morning, Decoy. Yeah, this is pretty good so far,
Morning,
Decoy. Nice and cute. It does a really good job of, like, considering how low detail a lot of this art is, it does a really good job with that low detail art style. The cutscene animations especially, that ghost one. I can't talk to you? These are really clunky, like, how is that not me hovering over the button that I want to click it?
I guess it's because you're being blocked by Freddy.
Have you seen this plushie before?
Oh, adorable! I personally don't know much about it, but it's from this thing the kids are into nowadays, isn't it?
Hello, fellow youth, says Theodore.
What do you make of this device?
Hey, that's a bug, isn't it? Yeah, to listen in on people. Ooh, looks like a newer model as well.
Okay, but I still can also talk to you.
The stars are truly beautiful out here, aren't they?
I'm sensing some distress in your aura.
I'm fine.
Are you, though?
And then we can ask you about everyone.
What can you tell me about Katya Ray?
She and the person she's sharing the tent with are very secretive. She's been asking me to provide security. What does that even mean?
What is Toby Eisenman like?
I try my best for him to have fun here, but I don't think he's having a good time.
Do you have any information on Theodore Stumperton?
Poor soul is going through some hard times.
While he's standing right behind you.
Gemstones for him to improve his karma.
We found this in the VIP tent. Do you have an explanation?
Oh, what? I've never seen that before. I don't even know what it is.
Okay, done. I don't like that that is orange. That implies there was something that I missed there.
Maybe you have to talk to the people first, because it's just so you can go back in there.
But it doesn't look like there's any interactables that... Yeah.
No, I think it's just so that you can enter it again later instead of telling the game like it's closed forever now.
Maybe. Other things, it's gone green when we're finished with the area.
That is Freddy Fredersen. He's our current roommate.
And he
We
is
got
an
to know him when we were
aspiring
working.
investigator.
Mm-hmm.
But give the backstory, Maury. Yeah, go. Sorry.
Yeah, no, we got to know him when we were investigating our previous case about some missing salami, and Freddy was the main suspect. So Freddy invited us to come here as a third wheel on a trip where he's visiting his girlfriend.
What can you tell me about this plushie?
Ew! Take that smelly old thing away from me!
Okay, he doesn't like the plushie. What about you?
Can you tell me anything about this plush toy?
Do you think it's cute?
Why are you asking me this?
Well, maybe a certain someone will give you a certain present at some point.
Please, don't buy me more things.
Okay. His plush toy present is apparently not going to go down well. Poor Freddy.
Maybe I can give it to Toby instead.
That's who I was looking for. I was trying to find the little kid.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the mum.
There's a strange smell coming from that hut.
What do you know about this stuffed toy?
Toby takes it with him wherever he goes. I feel he is way too old for plush toys, but...
Oh, the blobber has sustained critical damage.
I guess I can't forbid him everything. It's not easy as a single parent.
How could I live without Mr. Hippo? Well, what's his real name? He's Clapper Flodhast.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of
Close
Katya
enough.
Ray?
Close enough. Hast? Am I getting the A terribly wrong?
No,
acts so
it's just
It's not-
Flodhast.
Flodhast, okay.
I'm not even sure what she does, really.
What can you tell me about Toby Eisenman?
He's such a smart young boy, isn't he? I hope he drops that magician corn obsession soon, though. I'm afraid he will become too nerdy. I think it's very important for parents to guide their children.
I'm afraid my son is
Is he-
becoming a nerd.
What's your favorite?
He's becoming too nerdy with his plushies and his magic corn cards.
This will say a lot about you, Mr. Duck Detective.
And his glasses, braces, and what was it? Orthopedic shoes.
Yes, an attempt to look fashionable with his hair.
It was
But
it was
which
Harmaldo,
one?
wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think there was one called Armadillo?
That's Katya's favorite, too.
That one's ugly, but very strong.
Can you tell me anything about Arnaud Benoit?
The bunny, right? He always talks to himself, but never with anyone. That seems very lonely, doesn't it?
So nice of you, Toby.
What do you know about Theodore Stumperton?
The Uncle Capybara is so fun! He's the only one that plays Magicorn with me.
Do you know anything about this plushie?
I take Goldilocks with me everywhere. But yesterday, she was gone. I couldn't find her at all. And then, this morning, she was in front of our room.
Is that so?
You can burn her if you want, but don't lose her.
Okay, is that enough new nouns and verbs? Not for the that, but maybe for this, the cabin, Toby is being... I'm more inclined to say Arnold is being watched to try to gain access...
Why?
No, it will be the mum. The mum is being watched for the military secrets?
That is more likely.
Yes. Bird brain
Military
brilliance.
secrets are
Solve
at
10
stake?
deductions.
I had to be careful not to stir the pot too soon. The less people knew, the better. I should look into those strange drawings by the lake as well.
Please go do the other quest.
You think we can manage?
Oh no, like the game there is saying you've done one of the 2 quests you can do at the same time. Please go do the other one.
Yeah, but do you think we could manage?
With only the 6 things we know?
Ah,
And let's go back there.
we miss.
Oh, that's green. That's green, that's green, that's green. That's green, there's nothing else here. Someone helped something perform a something to make something something something. So, Theodore helped Toby perform a magicorn... to make... This I don't know. Something gains something. To make someone gain or lose carp, magic corn, plushies, or secrets.
Okay, so we're definitely missing things.
I don't know, maybe he was doing magicorn to get more plushies.
Can we go into her van? Well, Theodore's van?
Sure, we can go have a look.
It's locked. This one is unit number 3.
We cannot. Not unless we find another key.
Ooh.
We were told that he has 3 bags, and we found the key to the other place in one of the bags, so maybe we have to find another of the capybara's bags?
We haven't found any of his bags yet, though.
Wasn't the one by the beaches?
No, that's the mom's.
Okay, so I'm misassociating bags of his as keys.
Because that was the one that had their key, and it had a little book about how to raise a little warrior for military moms.
Can we go back to the parking
As
lot?
much as I should see what more.
No.
Just leave.
Well, I was wondering if there was anything in the parking lot. I didn't want to go home.
Yeah. Can we go into her account?
Yes. We can go into the management cabin.
The waft of incense and fresh linen were the first things to hit my nose. The decor of the hut screamed of spiritual freedom. But on closer inspection, this was a temple to unfettered materialism.
He's got a lot of books.
All of these clothes still
Oh, no,
have the
they're
tags
clothes.
on.
Whoa, we'll have a ton of packages to send back.
Oh dear,
I have a
no.
feeling that will never happen.
That is so many clothes. So many clothes. And g'day, Salah. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Solar.
Final notice, electric bill. Overdue bills, television license. Check out our fashion sale. Unpaid lease for 4 months.
So instead of paying bills and investing in the...
Business.
Wait, was it actually Zalando?
Hey? Yes. Zalandodo. Zalandodo.
Yeah.
I don't know.
it's
Is
just-
Zalando an actual place? And then they've made
Zalando
it...
is an actual shop, yes.
Yeah, and then they've made it Dodo to make it animal-like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
23 items in her shopping cart.
Yeah, been there.
I don't think I've ever bought 23 pieces of clothing at once. Ever. Irresponsible, addicted to shopping, and having a meet-up? Have you found something to bring? I'll bring one of my old shirts. Only 23, says
Gives me a
Salar?
lot of anxiety.
Main chakras.
When you go scrolling, you just fill up your shopping cart and then you edit it.
Okay. You say so. Ah, these are the things that are the symbols that we had on that other combination lock. Courage, love, and health.
Mm-hmm.
And so now we'll be able to open that combination lock, presumably.
Yep. Oh,
People will
wait.
do anything, including questionable rituals, to avoid doing any work themselves.
I don't know about that. This does look like a lot of work.
What, did you want us to, like, print screen this?
No, I don't need you to print screen. It was just what was standing underneath there was interesting.
Oh, you were interested in the runes?
The
Modifiers,
lose and gain,
lose,
because that was the
gain.
thing. Last step. It's about burning things.
Burn something of the person you want to affect. This can be part of their body or their possessions.
So
we
she's
should-
the person then who performed the ritual of burning something.
Instead of the boy, and because it's can we see the symbol? Can we look at that?
We
in
can't
our...
see in the gain symbol, but we can see that if it's loose or not loose.
This isn't a triangle, right? So it must be the
so
other one.
this is gain.
Yeah, it must
So it's
be the
gain
other one.
instead of loose.
Oh, thank God they're fake candles.
Makes it
And
less
the
romantic,
game is also
don't you
telling
think?
us we have everything we need.
Is it? But I just found another noun.
Yeah, but it has a little exclamation mark over it that you can solve a case.
And I want to see if we can do the combination puzzle first.
Sure.
This. So... No, we're still not allowed to. Okay. Okay, let's do what we're supposed to. Patterns in the sand. So this is Amelia. She's Duck Lady, right? Yeah, oh sorry, Pigeon Lady. Amelia helped Toby
We don't know who.
perform a ritual to make Toby gain back his plushie?
I don't
No.
think so. I
No.
believe it's someone else helped Amelia for her to gain.
Funny.
No wait. Oh, I was sure she did it to gain money, but that's not it.
To gain courage, health, love, magicorn plushies,
Probably
ritual,
go.
or secrets.
Could it be that she did it with Matilda to gain love?
And it says, would you like some help?
No. Because it was something related to the person you wanted to influence. Oh! Oh, so it's for Nor to gain.
Let's go look at what was actually burnt there. Again. So burnt ash sandy. Clothing. The sandy stick was for drawing it. And they've burnt this bit of clothing. But the clothing was just you burn, based on the note, you burn something of the person that you wanted to affect, wasn't it?
Yeah. If you will look on the fabric, there's actually Theodore that has that type of shirt.
You think that it's his lumberjack clothing?
I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense, and we did find the scarf intact, so I guess it's not what's been burnt.
Yeah, no, the scarf is fine. Agreed.
But why?
It does look like his
why
shirt,
would he
true.
need?
Find a job?
I thought so, but job wasn't one of the options, I think. Or maybe it was, and I didn't see it.
Harp, courage, health, love, magicorn, plushie, ritual, secrets. Yeah, no, job isn't.
Could it be secrets?
So you think
Doesn't
Amelia
make much
helped
sense.
Theodore perform a ritual to make Theodore gain secrets?
It's a bad sentence. It makes no sense.
It's closer, because it's not giving us the everything is wrong. It's giving us only two are wrong now.
What are we missing? What are we missing?
Perform a plushie. Perform a love. Perform a health. Ritual is really the only word that makes sense.
Ritual is the only one that makes sense.
And it was definitely gain. Right.
Yeah. Like those two are the words that I don't doubt that we've gotten right.
Lose was triangle. Gain is obstructed by the coffee stains. And the center of the ritual was a circle, not a triangle. So it's the one we don't know, which is gain. So these two we're pretty good on. It must not be Theodore. Well, it could be one of these to make someone else gain something.
It could.
So, who do we think has stolen the plushie and used it to maybe spy on, I'm assuming, Bunnyban?
I mean, we don't know if it's Bunny Man.
Well, weren't we also that the other thing was, Matilda is being watched to try and gain access to military secrets. Do we think these are separate? Like...
I think they might be separate.
Who do we know that wants these things? No one really wants Carp. No one really wants Courage.
No.
The Theodore was described as being old and having health issues, so maybe. The mother wants Love with the bunny boy. The kid might want Magicorn. The kid might want plushies. And then anyone could want secrets, but the most sensible people would be the jobless guy and the mum that wants secrets about the bunny boy. So the options I see are child wants Magicorn, child wants plushies, mother wants Love. And Capybara wants health.
Health, yeah,
Outlier,
probably.
as the outlier.
Yeah. Gotta be.
So we already tried the child wanting Magicorn. And this has increased it to 3 things are wrong.
Yeah, so that doesn't work.
This is definitely Theo, because now it's changed to 2. So this and this and these 2 are correct. It's these 2 that are wrong. So Theodore is helping Matilda get secrets. Would be one if he's trying to spy the secrets. But no. He might be trying to help her get Love. No. He could be doing himself with health. Himself with love. And then I'm out of things that make sense to me.
Like, as you said, it makes sense if it was health, because we were told he was getting old. But...
Yeah, but it doesn't change it.
No. So what would it be? What would he want? What would Theodore want? Would Theodore want something on behalf of anyone else? Would he want...
The ghost has never been
Would
this
he
violent.
want something for the kids, perhaps?
Good or bad for business?
So, you stopped messaging your ex, right?
I caved after 3 days.
Maybe I could introduce you to some of Katya's friends?
Could I,
It's too early.
It's been a year!
9 months.
Have a look at the book, please?
Think about it.
The ritual book? Sure, we can go back to the ritual book.
No, not the ritual. Not the ritual book. Tab book.
Sure. What do you want? Suspects, inventory, map, or deductions with the one that we're trying to do?
The one we're trying to do, and I'm questioning health.
Yup.
Okay,
Carp,
so
courage,
let's see.
health, love.
Carp definitely not. Courage could be.
I mean, they're going fishing. We've
Um,
seen fishing rods, so maybe
yeah, but that's
he's
the
trying
wrong
to help.
cabin.
What?
I'm trying to figure out what Theodore want. What would Theodore want? And courage makes more sense if my initial belief that Theodore might have been
Theodore
in a
was trying to
relationship
summon
with the
courage?
mom previously.
Seems that you're right. So you think he was the dad, and he's trying to get the courage to get back together?
Either the dad or just they had a thing going back in the day and he want to get back together.
I wondered what for. This is how it must have went down. Matilda Eisenmann has brought sensitive military information with her to the campsite. Someone at the campsite seems to be after this intel. And decided
these
to spy
animations,
on
Decoy.
her by hiding a camera inside her son's plushie. Also, it seems that Theodore Stumperton seeked out Emilia Dinkle's help to perform a ritual that would grant him courage. It was time that I found out who this person was that was after the military secrets. Frederson, this is getting pretty serious.
Oh?
In order to find out who is spying on the Eisenmanns, we need to ask for access to all accommodations on this premise.
What?
You see, it's really important that...
Thank you for coming, everyone.
What are you...
Oh, he's going to trick everyone to going into here so that we can snoop around everyone's rooms?
The Duck Detective and I have made some
Probably.
serious deductions. And one of you is in serious trouble.
Oh, Freddy.
Because this someone is spying on the Eisenmanns!
All right, Frederson, this is enough!
The window! How is this possible? All the lamps have been stolen by vandals ages ago.
It must be the ghost!
Hold on. Where did my Toby go? He was just here a second ago!
Do you see the fog rolling in? That means patient 12 is coming out, looking for her son.
Can we stop with this ghost thing just for a moment?
Mom will come and save you, little Toby!
I'm definitely not getting any sleep tonight.
Okay.
This was all getting far too dramatic. Time to find out what was going on with these military secrets. I was also very curious to find a way into the abandoned sanatorium. I should probably also find out where Toby disappeared to. I wondered if that odd-looking shed by the toilets had anything to do with it.
It says go back to the password door that we couldn't
This
do.
is so much fun, isn't it? I bet this is much better than doing your detective work alone.
Don't talk to me. You really stepped over the line back there.
Did I?
What?
Oh, but the mum has new things.
Yeah, she probably has something to say.
This box wasn't here before. What if it has something to do with Toby's disappearance? Oh, my poor boy. What if he's in danger? What if he got kidnapped? You know, I should have put a GPS tracker on Toby.
You don't need to be that much
People
helicopter
make
mum.
fun of me, but this just shows that people are in denial.
I'm not paranoid enough, she
At least
says.
he has his dog tag on him.
Magicorn, go! Okay, they're Pokemon. The battery is low.
And we have the key.
The key to his camper van. Do we take it?
Someone must have left in a hurry and forgot the box.
Surely.
A key. Let's find out what this unlocks.
Exciting.
I wasn't talking to
The
you.
boat is gone.
Yeah, the boat is gone. True. Plus box, minus boat.
Could we ask the mom about the plushie again with the camera, or is that all burnt out? It
Sure.
looks like it's burnt out. She didn't have any more green on her, so I assume there's nothing more to be gained.
Yeah, she's fully talked to from the looks of it.
Yeah.
Super duper check doesn't take very long. No. Nothing new to say about the plushie.
Nothing new to tell her about, hey, your son was being surveillanced. Also, yay,
The
Raid.
dank caravan gave off
Welcome,
a troubled
Sayuza.
energy.
Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Sayuza. Thank you for the raid. You join myself, the Blobber, and Miss Morrigan Nightshade,
Hello, hello.
as we are playing the newly released Duck Detective, The Ghost of Glamping.
Just what had I walked into here?
Hey there.
One thing is for sure. In here, it's impossible to die of starvation.
Lots of canned food.
Mm-hmm.
They have their own deduction board. Local kid wins Magicorn tournament. And yet none of these are
Hey,
triggering
Mom, that nerdy hobby of mine was useful.
There we go. Sunny Lake. Brezel. What's the last thing? West Canton.
I don't like this.
The sink has... Oh no, that's the gator. Courage, love, joy, health. Live, laugh, love.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's how we were supposed to know it as well.
The other symbols.
The
And that this
courage
was
was
courage.
one in the sand. Yeah.
But we haven't had access to this yet.
Wasn't it also in the other one?
Maybe we can go double check.
You have it in your notes, so.
This one is better. The last few months I've been thinking, and I believe you deserve to know, I'm hoping this will bring some peace to my mind.
This note looks strange. I should ask people what they make of this.
Okay, you want us to go look at... Yeah, courage. Okay, so...
Yeah, so so you could have seen that it was courage he was asking for in the ritual.
I thought that was just part of the ritual symbol. I didn't think that, yeah. This thing that we, yeah, sure. And we're done in here. It looks like we're done in here. Now we need to go ask everyone about that new talking point.
Arno wants to go home because of every single tiny thing. He's being way too dramatic.
How uncharacteristic.
Your sarcasm isn't helping.
Can you tell me anything about these notes?
So much of it is crossed out. Doesn't scream of a very confident writer.
Well, that links to the courage thing.
Mm-hmm.
Courage and confidence. Duck feathers are fire resistant. Feathers are usually extremely flammable.
What do you make of these notes?
It will bring peace to my mind. Who writes like this? Is this some serial killer's diary?
Okay. Is Bunny Boy in his tent?
Not relaxing in the jacuzzi.
I know, when he said he was stressed, my instinct was like, he said he didn't want to go inside his room to his bath, and I'm like, well then why don't you use the jacuzzi? But
I mean,
no.
probably because he thought it was too hot.
Yeah, he's too...
Do you notice anything about this notebook?
It's a beautiful sunset, but, you know, it's just the wrong shade of mauvey pink, like, super fussy.
Mm-hmm. I've never seen it. But wait, whose is this? Are you spying on people?
I'm a detective. Snooping is my job.
Okay. Then back in this area. Here's Bunny.
What is the deal with this ghost affair? Do you believe in ghosts, detective?
Surely we're logical detective man. Or are we magic-believing detective man, Maury?
Even Sherlock had to doubt at some point.
Just for you, Maury.
No,
I've
you
had
don't
some
have to.
strange things happen to me. My dirty dishes on my desk would just disappear.
Was this when you were still living with Anna?
Yes. Why?
Oh.
Anyway, whatever is happening here is definitely not caused by some ghost.
Oh, ay, ay, ay.
Sounds like denial to me.
Okay, he has nothing else to say. We cannot talk to him about the note. There's no one else in this area. Let's go check out the combination lock door. Though supposedly you have something else.
Oh no, oh no, oh no! We can't let the ghost keep the child! We need to fight it! This wasn't much of a blessing in disguise after all.
Okay, so now we can do this, and it's meant to be live, laugh, love. So we go back to our symbols and what they mean one, which was this. What's live gonna be?
Health, probably?
So health, joy is laugh and love. So key greater than squiggly S. Success!
I did it!
Hooray!
All right. Let's see what's inside this strange building.
Nine out of 10 dentists won't treat crocodiles.
The moldy stench
Probably
invaded my nostrils and made me dread what was to come. But there was no going back now.
What an adventure this is, right, Mr. Duck Detective? Eugene, about before, I shouldn't have meddled with your detective things. That wasn't very assistant-like of me.
Well, you better step up then.
Yes, I will. I'll be the best sidekick ever from now on.
All right. We should move on.
That space didn't seem to have anything. Switches. A fuse box. Glasses. Stained glasses. And dirt? Oh, there's a noticeable clean spot. So something has been taken.
I wonder what caused...
Oops.
Oh, I thought it was just the statue has been toppled to stand on to reach the fuse box.
Ah, okay. Maybe. I was assuming something had been taken.
Or could be. Could be.
I don't know about this, Mr. Duck Detective.
Gertie Croc, enter the sanatorium.
This looks like some villain's lair.
That window. We must be inside the sanatorium. I'm so close to the truth, I can feel it. Are those the camping chairs? That's where they went.
They stole the camping chairs to have for their computer setup in here? Queen, here it is. Come and get your present. Chess piece. Caramel crush. Profile, Sarah Blackhurst, 29, GOAT, illegal resident agent. We protect the people of West Canton. The Ministry of Information. Windows update complete. System restarted. Okay.
Freddie Frederson's girlfriend is lying to him.
Sarah Blackhurst. Who is that?
Really? Oh, because it's the goat?
Yeah.
You think she's a goat? I thought she was a, like, ibex, you know, like a African deer sort of thing, but maybe. She might be a goat.
There's something else, though, that it's has an exclamation mark on it.
Nothing else here? You want us to...
Book.
I don't know what it wants here. It's not a... Oh, we can do both of them. Okay. So, the sanatorium. The room in the sanatorium was set up by someone since his or her something matches the something of something.
I believe that is then her. Katja.
Since his or her... This would then be species, right?
Oh.
And that doesn't make sense. Because species
Okay,
isn't on the
can we
list.
have a look
I'd
at
believe
the
chess
people?
piece. Chess piece is a thing. And if we look at this, there is a chess piece thing here, right? Queen. And she was the queen. So I would believe it was set up by the mum because her chess piece matches the chess piece of the... Okay, no. Laptop? Okay, I'm wrong. I wanted it to be like the YouTube comment on the, in the other thing. But that's not an option. The options are bruised chess piece, denial, glasses, handwriting, laptop, photo, plushie, statue, and it looks like it's the exact same list for all three. Yes. So, the most sensible thing would probably be the glasses. Because we haven't...
Glasses would make sense.
And then who has glasses? I mean, Toby has glasses.
Toby has glasses. Dinkle has bad eyesight, we know.
Okay, so maybe that's just Toby has lost his glasses and they're
or
unrelated.
Or it could also be Katja, because we don't know whose suitcase that was.
And what about the other one? Toby's whereabouts. Toby is in, at, on, or under Lake Sanatorium tent with who? Screaming, looking, fighting, or dying for...
Oh dear.
He's dying for Magic Corn. He really wants his Pokemon.
He really wants his plushies.
Dying for plushies?
Could I see the first one again, please?
The other quest or the first?
The sanatorium.
Okay, the other quest, sure. The room at the sanatorium was set up by who, since his or her bruise, chest piece, denial, glasses, handwriting, laptop, notebook, photo, plushie, or statue.
Oh. Okay, then I know.
I don't think the statue makes sense.
Yeah, the statue makes sense.
You think it's this statue?
Yes, because her bruise matches the glasses on the statue.
There. That's part of the glasses you're gonna say?
Yep.
So you want... The room was set up by Katja since her bruise matches the glasses of the statue. Correct.
Katja was the one who set up the lair. But
well done, Maury.
I had to dig deeper.
Katja is in... Katja is in
Disguise.
bruise, danger, denial, disguise, handwriting, laptop, military, murderer, name, photo. The only ones that make sense are disguise, denial, and danger. Maybe military, but would need a the.
Yeah. I believe it's disguise because of the name.
She's in disguise and using a fake name. This means she is a spy for the West?
Frederson's girlfriend was a spy for the West?
Yeah.
Does that mean she was using him
Poor
as a
Freddy
cover?
Frederson.
He got honey-potted.
I didn't like that she was getting so close to him that quickly anyway. All right. Another missing puzzle piece was the location of these secret documents.
The military secrets are hidden in the Broken Lucky Military Personal, Lake Laptop Sanatorium Tent Toilet. The broken toilet?
Could be.
The...
Sounds a bit weird.
It's the only thing that makes... Like, Haunted would go with Sanitarium.
Yeah.
You can't have a broken lake. It could be in a broken laptop. I still think broken...
It has to be the toilet.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Matilda hid the secret documents in the broken toilet. That's the one place no one would look. All right. I should first work out the whole case before I do anything about these documents.
Finally, Toby's whereabouts. Toby is in, at, on, or under the lake sanatorium tent with every
Oh, he's
person
probably
option.
fishing. He's probably fishing with Capybara. Capybara-san.
So you think Toby is on the lake
Looking for actual car.
with Capybara,
Mm-hmm.
looking for carp. In the lake? At the lake?
Under the lake.
I don't want him to be
In
drowning.
there.
I don't want him to be
Just chuck him
drowning.
in there.
But like, you could say all of those make sense. You can say you're in the lake if you're in a boat. You can say
Yeah.
you're at the lake, and you can say you're on the lake because you're on top of the lake in the boat. So like, I could see any of those making sense with this narrative.
Okay, so if he is not looking for lake, is he then looking for Magicorn? No, the carp, I mean.
Pardon? Can you say that again?
Yeah, no, that was it. He's on the lake looking for Magicorn.
Yes, he is.
So
it was about being on or at or in. Grrr. So that's what Toby was up
I
to.
had a feeling this wouldn't calm Matilda down one bit. I should first figure out the whole mystery of the campsite before I made any announcements.
Connections. Someone is Toby's something because she or he had a something with something in the something. So we think that Theo is Toby's parent because he or she had a fling with Matilda in the military.
Aha!
Yay!
Theodore
My
Stubberton
spotting
was
of pictures
in fact
worked
Toby's
out.
mystery father. This must have been the first time he's seen him. That explained his shifty behavior. This was it. I had it all figured out. Time to confront the culprit. I had a feeling this won't be pleasant for Frederson.
Some harsh
this
truths
about?
for the investigator.
Does the doc want to waste our time again? This better be important.
I know we're in an unusual situation, but I would appreciate it if people stopped calling for random meetings!
This one is important, I promise.
She thinks this meeting could have been an email.
Where did Toby go? What if that capybara took him?
I will get to that. First, let me explain what happened. As a high-ranking officer in the East Canton Army,
Cutscene.
Matilda Eisenman has access to classified information. She was entrusted with the physical plans for a new military base. Meanwhile, Katya Ray has been meticulously preparing her master plan to steal these documents. She found out that Matilda is a huge fan of the Chess King, which prompted her to become Arnaud's assistant. What Arnaud didn't realize was that Katya was actually a spy for West Canton. By using Arnaud's social media accounts, she got close to Matilda and made her trust Arnaud enough to agree to a secret transfer of the documents in hopes of getting special personal photos of Arnaud.
Special personal
Unfortunately
photos.
for her, I, the duck detective, managed to find the secret hiding spot first. And this secret hiding spot is right here.
The toilet.
In the broken toilet.
Gotta be kidding me.
That's right, Katya. I got here first. But that's not your real name, is it? Sarah Blackhurst?
I guess I can take this off now.
Ooh.
But I don't understand.
Mom! Check out this shiny hunter I caught!
Toby! What did I tell you about going with strangers? Oh, my little Toby. You're alive. I'm so glad. And you! You kidnapped my son? I knew right from the beginning. You're some kind of messed up individual!
Actually...
Mom, he says he's my dad? Is that true?
What?
Matilda. It's been so long.
Teddy?
When I saw his hair, I had no doubt that he was my son.
You've really let yourself go.
Not, I'm glad that you want to be part of your son's life. No, wow, you fat now.
Everything was revealed.
I'm gonna go watch over some more of these videos of this chess king instead.
She has a different daddy lined up.
But who was responsible for this crime? Katya, Matilda, and Arnaud were all involved in some way. Katya has been invading Matilda's privacy, seeking to obtain sensitive information in the name of West Canton. Should she get arrested?
Should we arrest the fake girlfriend? I'd say yes.
She is a spy for the enemy. Of course she needs to be arrested. Fredersen will just have to get over it. Matilda was ready to trade military insider secrets for racy photos. Should she get arrested?
Yes. What do you think, Mari?
Yes.
Her actions would have caused serious damage to East Canton.
That's not...
She definitely should be arrested.
Racy photos ain't worth it.
Arnaud was right at the center of the crime, but failed to report it. Should he be arrested?
No.
No. He's just self-centered.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
I want to
crime.
see him in prison, but should he be arrested?
He had no idea what was happening. I don't think there's grounds for arresting him. All right, I made up my mind. I will report to the state police. Katya! Matilda!
You're sending my girlfriend to jail?
Yep.
She's a spy, Fredersen.
Are you... really?
I'm sorry, Freddy.
What about our forest walks? When you told me that you thought my Rubik's Cubes were cool.
Poor Freddy.
Was everything a lie? I thought that we'd tell each other everything.
No, I enjoyed those walks too.
We're on the wrong side of the border, Welly.
You can't separate me from my son! That foul beast tricked me! She impersonated the chess king! I'm the victim here!
Mom, what's happening?
Don't worry, my dear. It will all be fine.
See, Fredersen, I quacked the case again.
Yeah,
Aww.
I expected nothing less.
An ugly mistress.
The truth
Solve the mystery.
is an ugly mistress. But it is my duty to throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
Just
Almost-
him crying in the background.
Not everyone was as principled as us, Maury. Everyone blames Katya. 4% want the spy to get off. 28% think that she was just being honeypotted. And 1/5 of people are willing to imprison the vapid, self-centered bunny.
For being vapid and self-centered.
credits. Right. Nice music, reasonable voice acting. Really, for the simplicity of the art style, I think they do a really good job with that simple art style. Most of those, like, the one that we had trouble with was one that we missed the courage thing, and that's on me because I was thinking that or at least in terms of I thought that the symbol was part of the, like, magical summoning circle, not that the symbol in the center meant a different thing. So we should have got that one. The puzzles seem good.
Yeah, that was on us that we didn't solve that as fast as we could have and fumbled around a bit.
Yup. Otherwise, it was pretty good. I think you did really well with the glasses bruise thing. I could see that being a stumbling point for people, but you were straight on that, so clap, clap, clap. Absolutely fantastic detectiving, Maury.
Thank you.
I think that's about it for
And
me
well
for
done,
this.
shout out to Oreo the cat.
Don't be sad that it ended.
And they've maybe left open doing a prequel game, which is kind of nice.
Be sad that it happened at all.
Wait, aren't you Eugene McQuacklin?
Is this our old partner?
Indeed. The one and only Duck Detective.
Great. I might as well take you with me then.
Wait, what?
You're
because of
under
our court.
arrest.
We're not showing up at court. Yeah, we've been. What's the word? The word where you're summoned to court. But anyway, and we've been ignoring them.
Wait, what is happening? I want to speak to my lawyer!
Oh, or could it be something to do with our ex-wife?
Ducks mate for life unless they get divorced. Okay. Any other comments, Maury? I think that was quite nice.
No. I think this is a great introductionary to this type of games. Like, you have the Golden Idol and that sort of thing, which is similar.
A
We
lot
have
more
to find
complex
like the right thing.
in those
Yes.
ones. Like, this is
Very
a nice
much,
little.
and also a lot bigger
child-friendly.
time investment.
Yeah, those games are a lot longer, whereas this is a nice condensed single story experience. Whereas the Golden Idols, those are like, each one is about 12 stories, like 12 little mini story things. Like, every little scene is its own story. All right.
So I would say if that's the kind of genre that you want to test out, these are great for just seeing if you like that sort of type of
If you
game,
like the
and then if you
gameplay,
do figure that you like it, then you move on to the bigger, heavier
Commit to
ones.
the bigger game, yep. Totally agreed. Well, cheers all. Thank you for joining us. I hope you have had as a lovely time as I have had. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Okay, and with that we are done with this episode of Senior Detectives. It's my dinner time, so we'll have a look if anyone that I can get behind is up and around. Not especially. So I'll have to leave you to go your own ways, unless, say, Welly was gonna start streaming or something, but... So... Cheers all. See you tomorrow. Maybe with some more Nine Kings. Maybe we might be starting a new long play. But for now, peace. Enjoy your weekend, everyone. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you had a lovely time. Welly's got work? Okay. Soon, TM. Peace for now.